Hello everyone and welcome to this Dinkum guide. Today I'm gonna show you and talk about the very basics of the farming crops, planting trees and fruit trees seeds for creating orchards, and we're gonna talk a bit about animal husbandry too. But first, let's talk a bit about what Dinkum is. Dinkum is a new early access indie game on Steam. You can play it single player, but also multiplayer if you want to do that with friends or family. It is very similar to Animal Crossing with its art style and interacting with the world. You can get licenses to do certain jobs for mining, foraging, fishing, but also for animal husbandry, farming, excavation, and landscaping, which are the ones that we are going to talk about today. Now let's get into the guide. How do you get started with creating a proper farm? Once you have obtained the before mentioned licenses required from Fletch, you will have to get a few more other things. Making a farm field for crops, you will need to buy yourself a hoe, a watering can, and some seeds from the NPC named Irene. I don't know if I pronounced this correctly, but I will also show her on screen right there. And from her you can buy all the different tools and seeds that you need to get started in creating your own farm. For raising animals, you're gonna need someone else. For raising animals, you are gonna need Erwin. And you can buy your very first chicks there. And you can buy feed and a feeding bowl so you can feed your chickens. And finally, you will also need a basic shovel bought from John for creating the fruit orchards. And one very important step, you definitely need to hit that like button if this video is going to be helpful to you. Alright, let's start with the farm fields. After getting the right supplies from Rene and you have a farming license, you can use the hoe to till the soil one at a time. Then you can place the seeds in your hand and right click them into the soil to sow them. And then finally you have to make sure that you water them, and every day after that to make sure that they grow into the desired crop. You can easily fill up your watering can by any river just by left clicking it, and it might be a very good idea to put a fence around your crops as well to prevent animals from accidentally wandering in and destroying it. And I do believe you need a landscaping license for that one. Now let's talk about raising some animals. You will first need to make yourself a bird coop for your very first chicks. You have to get a handling license for that as well to be able to buy the animal, and you have to buy yourself a animal feeder with some animal food, of course. You can place a coop in a nice area surrounded with fence, because otherwise wild animals might kill yours. Again, I believe you do need a landscaping license for this. Place a feeder in the fenced off area so that you can make sure that your chick will always have food every day. And of course, don't forget to refill the bowl with food as well. One tip that I can give you is if you buy multiple feeders, you only have to fill them up once every so often. So if you want to make sure that you don't have to fill up the bowls every single day, then I would definitely buy a couple extra ones. And then for the final step, which is very, very important, and you gotta make sure you always do this, you always have to pet your chicks. I don't know if this is really important, but why not, right? Let's talk about the final item of today's video, making yourself an orchard. This is actually pretty simple. All you need is a shovel with the excavation license and some fruits that you can find in the wild. So to get your orchard started, or if you just want to plant some gungnut trees for example, all you need to do is you have to dig a hole into the ground with the shovel, throw the nut, seed or fruit that you want to grow into the hole, and after that you put the dirt back into the hole on top of the item. This will give you a sapling which will grow into a tree and give you all the wood or fruit that you need. I do hope this video was helpful to you all. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out and leave a comment. And please do let me know if you want something else explained in another video. I hope you all have a wonderful day and good luck with farming the crops, raising your animals and plucking all your orchard trees. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more as well, and I hope to see you in the next one.